I was just having this realization, and I'm slow. I mean, we've established that, I think. But here it is. There's going to be a lot of people in Boston. There are. That's a lot. It's like so many. And you guys need to know what to do. So no one's ever seen this, as far as I know. No one's ever seen me on the internet. I keep talking to it, but as far as I know, it's still just like me and me hanging in there. So anyway, if you're in Boston and you're gonna come for a visit for World Cup festivities, and you are among the lucky few. It's a weird, complicated place, but let me make a couple of recommendations. You could swim. Like today would be a perfect day. If I bump into a bunch of kilts at the beach, I'm going to be happy. So everybody come. Everybody come jump in the ocean. You could swim where Wahlberg probably peed as a teenager or one of the new kids. All you have to do is come to Dorchester and there's a beach. It's called Carson and you can swim there. It's fun. And everybody should. If you're in Boston and you need to cool off, you can go to the beach and jump in the Atlantic Ocean. From this side, you probably haven't ever jumped in from this side. And it's easier than getting all the way to the Cape because you can just take the MBTA. Take the red line to JFK and you can walk right across the street to the beach. It's not right across the street, of course. It's like a maze and you gotta like talk to an ogre and pay a troll and bring muffins. But you can get there. It's a doable thing. And you should. I highly recommend it. I did it yesterday. Even if people swear at you on the way there and the way back, you'll be taxed with your soul, but it's worth it. You just get in there and you talk to God. All right, that's what the ocean's for. It's always there. You get in there, you talk to God, just drop it all off. You know what I mean? I need it right now. I have like a lot to unload. Every time I get here and I start talking to myself on this thing, I'm like, nobody's gonna see this thing again. But here I am, drinking my coffee. Just thinking, people probably want to know fun things to do. That's a fun thing to do. Bring a little backpack, put whatever you want in there. Nothing dangerous, nothing sharp. Don't bring glass. There's so much glass there, though. You might want to wear socks, like sacrifice a pair. I do recommend that, honestly. I was a lifeguard, and just recently, every pass I've made recently, shards of glass. They're just trying to keep the lifeguards employed. I know 90% of my job there was bandaging horrifying cuts on people's feet so they could walk through the sand back to their car. I mean, it was, well, that's why they paid me the big bucks. So you should wear some socks and or water shoes or the like if you have it, or just keep your sneakers on. They'll dry. Maybe not. Something to think about. PSA: careful with your toes. It's not just the shells. Lots of glass. Oh, and the Portuguese man of war. Don't tickle those. Gotta watch out a little bit. So anyway, oh, other things to do. Come to Dorchester while you're here. Get a sandwich. There's like really good banh mi sandwiches. There's this oh, and you got to go to the Banshee because everybody does. That's like the world capital of drunk Irish people. Everyone's like, how did I get here? Everybody comes through a portal. They don't know how they got there. They don't know why they're there. They don't know how long they've been there. Some people have been there like 100 years. Nobody even sees them. They're just part of the furniture. And so that's landmark. And they won't know your name at all. They won't want to. They're like, don't fucking bother me with your name. You'll get looks like, it'll be authentic. Like, what the fuck? Really? Are you here? You want me to serve you things? You are fortunate, man. Don't expect like Cheers like behavior where people are gonna be nice to you because you're in downtown. Nope, you're gonna get the real deal grumps. Be ready. I love it. You'll love it. It's great. It's authentic. People here are pissed. You would be too. It's long term. It's like hard. But we're hard and hearty, and we eat well. So what else? Oh, you gotta go to Moonshine. Get yourself some delicious things. Moonshine 152. I'm sorry, so good. And then pantry pizza. Oh, and in the North End, you gotta go to the North End for pizza. Uh, but come to Dorchester. We have good pizza too. Pantry pizza will be less. You won't have to stand in the line. You know, they go to North End, you're gonna have to stand in line. It's gonna be a lot of people that look like you. You come here, you can hop over Pantry Pizza and get a pizza, and then you can take it to the beach. Have a picnic at the beach. That would be a good afternoon. Get it delivered? I don't know, probably not, maybe. That's a thing. People do that. Or you gotta have a steak and cheese. Get a steak and cheese if you're coming to Boston. Have mushrooms on it. Steak bomb. And oh, I like those at where did I just have one? Rondo's. Rondo's classic steak and cheese. Can't when you wanna like taste it like it always was, you can. Go to Rondo's. I like mine with pickles. I switch it up. I do the pickles mayo. I came late to the mushroom game. I didn't always love mushrooms, but I was always a mayo pickle on my steak and cheese lover. Or a good chicken cutlet. All right, come to Boston and get a chicken cutlet sub. That's chicken and it has like a gravy, oh, and American cheese. You can still find that at Pantry Pizza, and that is a little slice of American heaven. And also just adding pickle, everything with pickle. So welcome, welcome. I am tea and I like to drink tea and I drink coffee and I make art. And I'm here to be your hostess with the mostest. If you have questions, you could ask them here, and other people might see it, like the robots who take over my videos. Maybe I don't know if anyone else ever sees this, other than me talking to myself. But I want tourists to see it and like know where to go. Go to the Liberty Hotel. That's the end of Charles Street. You could walk Charles Street, nice little cute little walkable thing in Back Bay. What am I saying? Back Bay. I'm in Beacon Hill. Like I don't know. Don't be confused. It's in Beacon Hill. So you walk Charles Street, and you can walk along the Charles River, the Esplanade. There's the Hat Shell, very lovely. I don't know if there's any music or anything going on there, but lovely place to take a walk. What else? Did I tell you the Liberty Hotel? I know I did, but I didn't tell you why. The suffragettes used to be held there when arrested. And I also really like the little museum they have in there, and it explains something very interesting that you might also appreciate. You should find this little nook and placard explains about the central air system they used in this Liberty Hotel when it was back when it was a jail. It used to be a jail. Did I say that? And and then it was a nothing. It sat there like a long time, like a really cool building. That could be something awesome. Let's just sit there with a cage around it and watch it rot. But then they finally saved it and turned it into a hotel. So if you like sitting in a bar, you can one of the restaurants you can like sit in there. It's called Clink. I don't know if it's still there. I don't go out much, but you can sit inside a cell and get a drink, which is kind of awesome if you want to be like cool and in jail by choice. You could take the commuter rail and do interesting things, but you should stay right in the city. There's so much to do. What else? When you come to Dorchester, you get the finest things like tea and subs. What else? I didn't cover it all. I mean, that's a lot of it, but that's not everything. What else do we have? We have playgrounds. Love a good playground. You guys are probably not the playground set though. You like the old. You like people like grown adults mostly. You like alcohol. I feel like you're gonna just stay in downtown Boston and get drunk, which is fun. Go have a good time. I like Democracy Brewing. It's a cool little spot. Used to be a place called Sophisticated on that block. It's not there anymore, and we could talk about that. That would be fun if it was still there. We should bring it back. I would host something like that if anyone wants to talk to the mayor on my behalf. Be like, listen, T wants to bring sewing back to the people. Let's do that. And I'm sure who would be like, woo, T, Clan, in it. We got that. Suggestion noted. So, what else? Come to Boston. We have legal weed, so do that. That's fun. You can come to Dorchester for that. It can't be rude, though. Don't be disrespectful. You're a visitor. We can be crusty, not you. You smile. You say hi. You break the ice. Do it. Do it. Switch it up. We like it. We will smile. You have to do it first. Is this the rules? Um, what else? Swim in the ocean, eat a sub, have some pizza. I like it with pineapple on it. That's very controversial, but it's good at the beach, especially good for leftovers. If you're drunk and you're waking up and you're like, oh wow, I'm so hungover. Pineapple pizza for breakfast is spot on. Any of your Airbnbs. This whole region is like a one big Airbnb, which is funny because we have homeless people at the same time. Amazing how a population can explode by like tens of thousands. All of a sudden, all these people have like comfortable beds, places that it's a mysterious problem. I mean, solution. I mean, situation. I mean, a lie. Anyway, um, what else? What else do we have? Banh mi. Did I say that? Banh mi sandwiches. We have a strong. We have a nice Vietnamese culture, and the food, the sandwich game is among and pho soup. So good. Couple of really good spots. Right on. Come to Dorchester. Get some pho. Get some tea, and cool off. Jump in the ocean. Have some pizza. Then eat it for breakfast the next day when it's cold because it's better. And and it'll ease your hangover. I have you covered. And sew something. You know what I mean? I don't know. I hope you have fun. It's fun here. It is. I mean, it feels like a prison only because I've always been here. But for you, it's fun. Welcome. Let me know if you need anything. I love sharing knowledge and giving information. That's like our whole thing. Like, oh, ask me some trivia. I know so many things. I love things. You know, I love knowing things. So if you want some things out of my brain, got it. I got you. Go to the Boston Common, take a little. You have to. Everybody has to do that. Look at gravestones. There's old ones. You can see John Hancock, Ben Franklin, Mother Goose. Um, you should go to Bartevian's, my favorite spot in downtown Boston. You should meet the National Archive. National Archive, National Treasure. Pat, 102 Bartevian, with no wrinkles. So go buy things from Pat. She sells magic. And I love it there. What else? I'm in my studio and I make things. You could buy things from me. I have so many things. You should come. Come buy things. I should sell things. I haven't figured it out. Somebody help me. I'm gonna go drink coffee. I'm gonna think about it. What else should you do? There's so many things you should do. We have a zoo. We have a really cute little zoo. I used to bring my kids there because they were hard to keep alive. And it was all like one big habitat for them, essentially. You know, like we were like a good buffer between streets, which was the goal. It's like I had the Shangri-La. All I was looking for was a place to stay alive for a few minutes. The zoo will do, as long as I don't get into a fence, over a fence, and into an enclosure, which always a possibility. But I figured they'd just ride whatever was in there, and maybe I'd catch them. I don't know. I was learning whistles, be like if they were like on the line, I'd be like, listen. But luckily, I didn't have to. Never had to lean in on those skills. um, so there's the zoo. What else? Oh, the ocean. If you don't want to swim right in the city, which you should, because I told you it was probably New Kid on the Block pee in there, definitely from a long time ago. Um, what else? So many other good recommendations. Why am I drawing a blank? I mean, those are our major exports. It's me. I am the main. What am I? Boston's chief product. You know, and like the perfect thing come from here. Everything should be my awesome. You like my jokes? So come buy stuff things. I have them. I have stuff things. I don't know where to sell them or how, but you could buy them. Maybe we'll meet at the park. You guys want to meet up? I do want to have a meetup. I've been wanting to meet up at like Mother's Rest. So we should do that. If I'm not even there, just go and talk to anybody else who happens to be there with you. Maybe I'll get this message and I'll try to come. I'm going to try to make that on Tuesdays, Tuesday evenings, to do a club for triathlon training, because that's what I like to do, my triathlon training. Run, bike, swim. That's what you do in the sport of triathlon. And I do sprint triathlons, and we do them right there at the beach, and there's a competition, and it's really fun. And so I've been wanting to help other people get into that sport. It's a pretty accessible thing once you get over the hurdles of having a bike and confidence and swimming. So why not start a club? We're going to have a triathlon club. We're going to meet on Tuesdays because I want to be able to say, see you next Tuesday, everybody. And then I'll be like, bye, see you next Tuesday. And I'll be like, and we're all going to be best friends. And that's why I like Tuesdays, because I think it's funny. And that's when we'll meet and we'll talk about exercise and like, I don't know, whatever. And potentially like find other people to run with, bike with, swim with, gain knowledge and experience with, that sort of thing. Teamwork, you know the deal. A little bit of teamwork. I want to teach the youth, help the youth access exercise. Because, like I say, I grew up here, and I thought I knew how to swim. I could stay above water, but I didn't actually learn a proper swim stroke until I was 18, when my instructor kindly taught me, so that I could become a lifeguard right over there in Boston. That's me. I was a lifeguard. It was the best job ever. So everybody can swim. Just got to do a little. I always talk people through the steps. All right, this is what I tell the kids. This is how you swim. You make a chicken wing. This when you're trying to do what do we call it? The traditional swimming thing. The regular swim. The like the, what do we call it? What are we? We're swimming. The breast? No. Why can't I think of it? Somebody help me. God, this is ridiculous. Anyway, when you go to swim and you want to move forward in the bottom, and what? What am I saying? You don't want to be on the bottom. That's not the goal in swimming, unless it is for you. But I'm talking about staying at the top. We're gonna pull a chicken wing, and this is what I tell my kids. Okay, this is your swim stroke. You pull a chicken wing, and you torpedo. I call that the torpedo. That's into the water. You understand? I'm in the water right now. I'm swimming. You're looking at me from underneath, and I'm pulling a I got a chicken wing out of the water. See it? Chicken wing. Chicken wing. Chicken wing. All right. Then we torpedo. That's how you do it. You plunge your fingers, you cut the water. Getting in there. Just putting your hand with minimal resistance, ideally, into the water. And then here's where you get your push, your forward momentum. It comes from. This is the secret. You don't know this part. You don't think when you're slapping the water and you think you're swimming, that's a lie. You want the fingers together. You want to be a flipper. So chicken wing, torpedo, and then here's the secret ingredient. Nobody tells you this when you're trying to flap at the surface. To get forward movement, you push. Push down along the front of your body. Don't waste the energy. You already got the hand in the water. Now you want to push the water along your body. Push down. I call that the elevator. So, chicken wing, torpedo, push. Push the elevator. Chicken wing, torpedo, push. Those are your 3 swim strokes, okay? And then you kick your legs. Just kick them like a, watch like paddles. And there's your body at the surface. If you have boobs, helpful flotation device. Also take a nice deep breath, fill your diaphragm. That's a bubble. That's air. That will help you stay at the surface. Deep breath, and then you can float. Use your tits, use your diaphragm. Have a good float. Maybe you have a fat belly, that's what it's for. You know what I mean? Get out there, chill, put a beer on it. Get a good float and a little swim, whatever you want to do. But if you want to try to swim, that's how you can. I hope that was helpful. Don't drown and don't quote me, and don't sue me. Um, my crown on. That's why things are all right today. You know, a little better. So when you wear your crown, it's a better day. You know, you just set the vibe. I put the tone out there. It's like, just fucking, it's a crown day. Full crown. This is me. I am the queen of this whole thing. It feels better when I wear it. You know, it's like less to think about. It's like, obviously, like I have to go around reminding people. No, just note the crown, okay? Don't F with me. I almost swore again. I'm trying not to. Did you get it? I tried. I know I swore a second ago, though. I always do. Don't get hit by a car. People will try. Everybody will try. You have to be proactive about remaining alive when you cross the street here. Nobody stops, and they're not gonna. You're not special, and they don't. They want you to not think you're special. I think you're special, and I don't want you to die. So you have to be careful when you cross the street every time here. Don't let your guard down. You gotta look left. You gotta look right. Doesn't matter if it seems like you could go. You have to check scooters everywhere. It's like mayhem. Be careful. Bottom line. Look both ways before you cross the street. All right, friends? Staying alive. Have a good day. Welcome to Boston. I promise we will smile if you smile first. And you're not scary or creepy. And you deserve it back. You know what I mean? If it's real. If you smirk, or you're like, it's like a no guarantee. If you have a real glow, comes from the inside, like from God, they'll smile back. You don't get that from people, that's not what you're given. You know what I mean? Anyway, don't be a creep. Come to my city. Don't hurt anyone. Use your manners. Hold doors for people. Be an ambassador for wherever it is that you're visiting from. Tell us more about your food. My other favorite restaurant you could visit is in Andrew Square, and you can get borscht. I love a good borscht. I didn't know about borscht until late in life. Everybody should know about it. You can also get kielbasa and delicious sandwiches at DJ's. Gotta go to DJ's. Go to DJ's. I love that place. If you want authentic Polish stuff in Polish Triangle, you get off at Andrew Square. You can go get a bite at Cafe Polonia. So good. I love it. You can call first and make a reservation because sometimes it's tiny, so sometimes their tables are full. But or you could do takeout, and you could also bring that to the beach. That's not too far. It's a walkable walk. You could bring that your picnic. So you could pick up from Polonia and walk over to the beach in Southie, Dorchester, along Columbia Park or Moakley Park or whatever big park we have. They don't really, they changed the name. It's green space, and across from it is the ocean. I bet you can find it on a map. And you should make your way there with your Cafe Bologna takeout, or your sandwich from DJ's, or your pizza from Pantry Pizza, or your sub from Dorchester, or your banh mi sandwiches, or your pho soup, or your Moonshine 152, and so many cool places. We're lucky. We are lucky. Hope everyone has a good and safe time. I hope I hope some of the money that's raining down will make its way to my house. You know what I mean? Just I'll buy good snacks and I'll share. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and if anyone wants to come visit me, come have tea, and I have things. I'll give you souvenirs. You want cool souvenirs? You can come to my house. We have neat things. You can bring them home. I'll bring you home. I'll send you home with something your girlfriend will be like, "Honey, you shouldn't have." I got you. And what else? Oh, while you're here, I could give you tea. You could give me money, and I could give you tea and presents. That's a good arrangement, right? If you don't have money, then you do because you're gonna buy beer, like so much beer. Just save a little for me, you know what I mean? Come buy something pretty for your lady. You don't let her know you were thinking about her. You know what I'm saying? Don't go home empty-handed. You came to Boston, you visited tea, you thought of your lady, and you brought her something nice. I'm here. I have things. You can buy them from me. For her. Do it for her. And oh, chocolate, right? If you run out of money because you had too much beer. Just stop now and buy a bunch of chocolate so you can keep it in your pocket. And if you need to come to my house to buy souvenirs, you can pay with chocolate. Good chocolate. I like, I like a good chocolate. What else? You could also pay with coffee. And maple syrup, always welcome. The real stuff from trees. I love that stuff. Oh my God, have that while you're here. Make sure you put it in your coffee. It's the only way to drink your coffee in New England. Come to Boston, you get your coffee, you drink it black, you put a little maple syrup in it. That's the tea special. I know I call myself tea and I drink mostly coffee, but I do also love tea, of course. And just liquid beverage all over, just full on, real into it. Whatever you favor. Uh, hope you find something that makes you smile today. Give you a few hot tips. Oh, go to the Brattle Bookshop and get a real cool old book. If you like Antiques Roadshow, like I do, I live for Antiques Roadshow, and that's where you'll find just potentially another local treasure to take back to your homeland with good vibes. Love tea. Have a great day. Be safe out there. Be nice to us. It's fun to have you. If you behave. We like presents. Cash is king. Tea is queen. Have a good day. Have fun.